Chapter 9. Shri Sadguru said, there was a great Vaishnavottama named Govindadasa. He was the follower of Shri Vittalanatha. He had Krishna Kirtan as the only aim of his life. He was a great composer too. Getting maddened with the nectar of Krishna Bhakti, he developed a completely detached attitude. Hence, he renounced the life of the householder and reached Govardhana hill. He made the foot of a Kadamba tree in the area surrounding Govardhana hill as his dwelling place. He spent his time in nurturing unflinching devotion to the holy feet of Srinatha. He developed a sentiment of friendly love, Sakya Prem, for Sri Krishna and got engaged in many kinds of divine pastimes with the Supreme Soul. Bhagavan Sri Krishna came under the spell of his devotion and hence he gave darshan to Govindadasa. Sri Bhagavan engaged in many sports with him, coming in his true form. Daily, that Bhakta used to play happily with Srinatha in the forest situated under the foot of Govardhana hill. He appeared to be almost a lunatic. Once Srinatha, the beloved son of Nanda, was playing marble with Govindadasa under the Kadamba tree. Sri Shyamasundara, who had thousands of cosmic entities or Brahmandas as his playthings, was playing with Govindadasa. He whose mercy is sought with great longing even by the Devas like Brahma was playing with Govindadasa with a lot of love for the later. That Ishvara, Lord of Lords, who is not realized even by the great seers of austere penance, was playing with Govindadasa. That Supreme Soul, who is spoken by the Vedas as eternal, attributeless, supreme being, was playing happily with Govindadasa. Srinatha, who never gets defeated even by the Devas, Asuras, Gandharvas, Rakshasas, and the like, lost the game to Govindadasa. Even when he was defeated against the rule of the game, Srinatha picked up the marble and started running away. Govindadasa followed him till they reached the temple and he wanted to hit him with the marble as per the rule of the game, but the priest did not allow the angry Govindadasa inside the temple. They reported the matter to Sri Vittalanatha. Sri Vittalanatha came to Govindadasa, who was blazing with anger against Srinatha, and told him the following. Sri Vittalanatha said, my dear friend, O Govindadasa, you are going beyond limits. You have come here to beat Srinatha with the marble, is that right? Sri Govindadasa said, addressing Vittalanatha, who considered himself to be the mother of Sri Krishna, he said as follows, O Divine Mother, Yashoda, is it only your son who is going beyond limits? It's only he who acts without respect. I am very good. You are unnecessarily scolding me. Sri Vittalanatha said, O playful boy, let it be so. You may be a very good boy. Yet what mistake did Srinatha commit? Sri Govindadasa said, your son Srinatha got defeated at my hands. He has snatched away the marble from me and is now hiding himself inside the temple. Sri Vittalanatha said, O boy, you're telling a lie. It is only Srinatha, invincible even to the Devas and Asuras, who is the winner. Only you are the loser. Sri Govindadasa said, O mother, only I am the winner and Srinatha is the loser. You're praising Srinatha because you are related to him. Sri Vittalanatha said, my child, you're lying. Go back to your house. You're a bad boy, not fit to play with my child, who is very good. Sri Sadguru continued. Govindadasa was thus brushed aside by Sri Vittalanatha, who was filled with motherly love for Srinatha. Govindadasa became very angry and desperate. He hid himself behind the tree near the temple and stood there shedding tears. He was heaving deep sighs. His brows were twitching and lips quivering in anger. When the time of offering Naivedyam to the Lord in the temple came, Srinatha turned his face away and rejected the offering. When Vittalanatha came to know of this, he pacified Srinatha using the following sweet words. Sri Vittalanatha said, Srinatha, why are you weeping? My child, do not be stubborn. It's mid-noon now. You're very hungry. Govindadasa is a wicked boy. Only you are very good. He tells a lie that he is a winner of the game. Certainly you are very good and only you are good. My lord, do not cry, I shall beat him. Srinatha spoke. Oh, my mother, only you are saying a lie because of your love for me. Govindadasa is the true winner. Only I got defeated in this game. Even then, I have snatched away the marble and have come to the temple. Govindadasa is angry with me. Hence, I do not like to eat now. Is not Govindadasa my blossom friend? I have cheated him. He is standing there under the tree and crying. Dear mother, please bring that good boy, my dear friend, here. I want to eat along with him. Sri Sadguru continued. Listening to these words of Srinatha, Vittalanatha consoled and pacified Govindadasa with great affection, using many sweet words. Taking the most fortunate one inside the temple, he made him get seated near Srinatha and served food for both of them. The two innocent playmates, Srinatha and Govindadasa, ate happily, conversing with each other. Once Govindadasa was singing the Raga Bhairavi very melodiously and calling out for Lord Shyamasundara, sitting near the pond of Govindakunda. Emperor Akbar came there at that time, accompanied by Tansen. Hiding behind a tree, he listened to the music and was greatly moved. Govindadasa, the Bhakta, could realize that Akbar was touched by his song in the Raga Bhairavi. Immediately he took a vow that he would never sing in future the Raga Bhairavi. Seeing this, Akbar asked him very humbly what his fault was and why Govindadasa did so. Sri Govindadasa replied, O king, my alap in the Rag Bhairavi has moved even the firm heart of you, Amlecha. Then what would have happened to the naturally soft heart of the young Sri Krishna? I am very much worried. Hence I have given up singing that raga. At least in the future, Sri Krishna will not be troubled. Sri Sadguru continued. Having said this, Govindadasa shed tears, recalling the softness of Sri Krishna's heart. King Akbar was quite surprised to know the sweet disposition of the Bhakta. He returned home with Tansen. Srinatha gets pleased with one who reads or listens to this wonderful story of Govindadasa and blesses him. Thus ends chapter 9, entitled Shri Govindadasa Charitam of Book 7 of Shri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.